Hello, and welcome to the second public meeting for the Central Savannah River Area Regional Transit Development Plan. I'd like to provide you with the agenda for what we will discuss today, a brief overview of the project, some outreach highlights, the draft vision and goals, the needs assessment and alternatives, an overview of the anticipated timeline to include the online input period, and the completed plan. And finally, next steps. The project team includes Jonathan McLeod, Georgia Department of Transportation, or GDOT, Phil Peavy, GDOT, Nisi Long, CSRA Regional Commission, or CSRA-RC, and Brittany Rusaw, Project Manager, AECOM. Let me explain why we're here. The CSRA, in partnership with GDOT, created a Regional Transit Development Plan, or TDP, for the CSRA. This presentation is an update on the project. What is a regional TDP? A TDP identifies transit needs. It also helps to inform future transit developments for this area. Regional TDPs can also help people who live in this area develop a transit vision, what you see for the CSRA that can help guide the plan. Has a 20-year horizon schedule and is updated every 5 years. This TDP is also supported by GDOT through policy and planning grants. Take a look at the elements of a TDP, which include a public participation plan, a summary of vision and goals, an analysis of existing conditions and system performance, a needs assessment, along with an alternatives development and evaluation, and finally, a recommendation and implementation plan. Here's a look at the project timeline. The study began in December 2023. The project team had 2 project advisory committee meetings along with a public engagement pop-up event. In September, the existing conditions analysis was completed. This led to an alternatives and recommendations draft that I will share with you in this presentation. The draft and final TDP are expected in late April 2025. The plan and approval are expected in May 2025. Take a look at this map. These counties make up public transit agencies in the CSRA TDP. Augusta, Richmond County, Burke County, Columbia County, Glasscock County, Hancock County, Jefferson County, Jenkins County, Lincoln County, McDuffie County, Tolliver County Board of Commissioners, Warren County, Wilkes County, and finally, Washington County does not have transit services. Outreach highlights. Let's take a look. The Project Advisory Committee, or PACT, supported information presented at a February 2025 meeting. The PACT agreed with the vision and goals statement, the needs assessment findings, and alternatives. This includes a transit expansion and considerations for new transit options in the region. Now, let's take a look at some of the stakeholder interview highlights. Here are some key themes. Affordability and convenience are key components to transit. Biggest challenges include marketing, density, and funding. Opportunities within regional and cross-county service, and there's a large need in getting people to their jobs and medical services. From June 21st through August 23rd, 2024, there was a public survey. Nearly 100 people participated. Here's what we learned. 72% of people mentioned there is a need for improved or additional public transportation services. They also mentioned desired improvements that include regionalized transit, the ability to travel from county to county. People also mentioned that they preferred information through direct advertising like social media or email. The survey also found several improvements that would encourage more frequent public transportation in the future. This includes a larger, more regionalized service area, real-time bus information, microtransit service similar to Uber or Lyft that has the ability to travel outside of the CSRA. This would also include weekend service. Here are more public survey highlights. Tourism and environment are lower priorities. Immediate concerns were people being able to get to their jobs and helping people who cannot drive or have access to a car. Transit service goals include more mobility options, work connections, and transportation that connects outside the region. Don't forget to take a look at the complete listing of goals ranked from 1 to 7. Next, vision and goals. They were developed by stakeholders, the public, and the PAC. The draft vision for the CSRA TDP is: the CSRA Regional Commission envisions a transit system that is equitable, reliable, accessible, and convenient to promote regional connectivity and create a seamless network that transcends boundaries and meets the diverse needs of the region's rural communities, enriching the lives of all who call this region home. 3 themes for the draft TDP. They include goals to enhance accessibility and connectivity, along with promoting transit connections, essential services, and making sure that people have convenient access. There's also the importance of facilitating regional collaboration to foster regional cooperation and resource sharing with stakeholders. Plus, we want to promote marketing and advertising to ensure transit services are accessible to all community members. The final themes for the TDP goals include prioritizing infrastructure and service quality, along with identifying sustainable funding. More specifically, this includes making sure transit projects prioritize the allocation of resources to expand infrastructure and improve service quality. It's also important to enhance connectivity statewide. Finally, identifying sustainable funding. This funding source helps to support the development, expansion, and maintenance of transit infrastructure and services. Transit needs assessment. This means rural non-program demand and transit propensity. Rural non-program demand is an industry standard methodology to determine trip demand for rural public transportation systems. This is based on demographic factors. These calculations provide an estimate of potential annual trip demand in an area. Factors such as population ages 60 and up, mobility limited population 18 to 64, and residents of households without access to a vehicle are considered for the analysis. The map on the right shows the estimates represented at the county-wide level and are provided for the base year of 2022. Transit propensity analysis provides additional demographic characteristics to enhance the non-program demand analysis and identify the geographic location of people who are most likely to use public transit. Demographic factors studied include household populations without a vehicle, populations with disabilities, populations that include ages 60 and above, low-income populations, minority populations, limited English proficiency, and populations between the ages of 15 and 19. Alternatives analysis. Each proposed alternatives fit within categories that were originally established in GDOT's statewide transit plan. They include transit expansion, transit enhancement, and administrative tools and guidance. Transit expansion. Strategies increase transit coverage through the implementation of new routes or services. Transit enhancement. Strategies improve transit system safety, ease of use, efficiency, reliability, or first and last mile connectivity. This is the connection between a transit stop and the final destination, whether it's the office or home. Administrative tools and guidance assist in planning, policymaking, marketing, training and retention, or technology integration. Transit service expansion. Expansion alternatives include exploring a county-wide demand response transit service in Washington County. Now you may remember this is the only county without transit. Conduct a 6-month trial of Sunday service for Augusta Transit and conduct a 6-month trial of expanded service hours for all rural transit providers to better serve non-traditional work hours. Exploring partnerships for cross-county trips between Jefferson and Columbia counties, Augusta Transit and Columbia County, Hancock, Washington, and Baldwin counties, Jenkins and Bullock counties, and between Richmond, Columbia, McDuffie, Jefferson, and Burke counties. All rural systems should be incorporated into a single regional system or multi-county systems. Right now, the CSRA has 12 rural transit systems. An inter-county trip analysis shows that some of the most common trip pairs happen between Richmond County and 4 surrounding counties: Columbia, McDuffie, Jefferson, and Burke. Several commuter alternatives are proposed as well. These include form public-private partnership with large employers to offer employer-specific shuttles for Burke and Columbia counties, organizing a van pool program by partnering with statewide providers, large employers, or nonprofits for Lincoln, Hancock, and Jenkins counties, organizing a regional van pool program. Implementation partners are listed below each alternative on this slide and the rest of the alternative slides moving forward. Other commuter alternatives and shuttle service alternatives include organizing a van pool program while utilizing park and ride lots in Washington and Jefferson counties, exploring a shuttle service between Augusta and Fort Eisenhower. This includes a stop at the Augusta Mall, exploring a shuttle service between Augusta and Augusta Regional Airport. Draft local service alternatives include initiating a zone-based microtransit service or express bus service in South Augusta, initiating a zone-based microtransit service pilot in Waynesboro, Sandersville, Tennille, and Lincolnton. The information on your right provides more information on express bus and microtransit. You see it listed under local transit service. Express bus follows a set route and schedule. Riders are picked up from designated bus stops. Microtransit allows users to request a ride from an app in real time and involves smaller transit vehicles. Transit service enhancement. This study relates to booking and fares, amenities, and asset management. The first set of transit service enhancement alternatives are related to fare collection and booking processes. These include developing discount programs for seniors, implementing regional fare integration, preparing to transition to digital payment options like payment apps or credit and bank cards. Other fare and booking alternatives. This would include recurring reservations, subscription discounts, implementing fare integration with Best Friend Express in South Carolina, and partnering with GDOT to administer the Let's Ride application for scheduling and payment. One amenity and asset management related alternative is investing in new vehicles to maintain state of good repair. administrative tools, and guidance. Draft planning alternatives include hiring a regional mobility manager to help with transit planning across the region, such as convening conferences, trainings, and facilitating discussions between transit providers and area employers, and hiring a staff transportation planner to support transit planning in the region. It also includes exploring governance options for agencies that may have capacity challenges in providing transit services. As a marketing alternative, CSRA could partner with GDOT on a 6-month educational campaign to raise awareness about transit offerings across the region. Two draft technology alternatives are proposed. One includes providing a regionalized call center and central phone number. This is for booking and updating the CSRA website with a regional transit map. It will also offer features like trip planning assistance and online booking through QRide. Training and workforce development. GDOT and CSRA could partner with the CSRA Economic Opportunity Authority, or EOA, to initiate a driver hiring retention program and partner with area technical colleges to provide training and certification programs for drivers and mechanics. This concludes the draft alternatives for the CSRA region. Next steps include establishing funding strategies and recommendations, compiling the final TDP and posting it for a 30-day public review period, and sending the plan to the CSRA Regional Commission for consideration and adoption. And don't forget to visit the project website. Your input matters. We want you to participate in the Transit Service Strategies Survey. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. The survey will be open from now until February 28, 2025. You can email questions or comments to regionaltdp@dot.ga.gov. Please include Central Savannah River Area TDP in the subject line. Again, that's Central Savannah River Area TDP. The draft TDP will be posted for public review and comment this spring. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to use the contact information on your screen. Nisi Long, Jonathan McLeod, or Brittany Roussaw. They welcome all of your input and your feedback. And don't forget to share this presentation. Thank you for watching.